I'm going to show you one of the meals that I prepare for myself. I get a lot of questions, people asking me what they should eat, what I eat, how to stay lean or how to get in shape. The food is something that I started paying more attention to when I was studying Shinden Fudo-ryu, which is one of the schools of ninjutsu. Shinden Fudo-ryu revolves around the secret principle of nature. So you're looking at yourself and being natural in the way you are, your natural movements. You want to start looking at your food intake as well and how it's affecting you. For me, it carries over. It's all physically, mentally and spiritually. So physical balance is my training on the outside, and I'm conditioning my body. So what I want to do is condition my body on the inside as well. So the way to do that would be through food. It's amazing when you start paying attention to the food you're eating and how you're feeling, differences in the clarity of thoughts or even your moods, your ups and your downs and those sorts of things can be connected with food. I would notice that if I was eating a lot more cheese and things with like pizzas and that sort of stuff, that it actually would slow me down and make me a lot more sluggish. So we're going to get some balance on the inside, because everything on the outside is a result of the inside. This here is your normal chicken breast. I actually found this in a value pack, so it's got 2 chicken breasts in each side, and there's actually 6 of those, which is around $15. Normally for 2 chicken breasts down in Australia it would cost, say, $10 for 2, so this was really good. So a lot of times I'll change the meat. So people say, how do I want to keep it interesting and that sort of stuff, I can use chicken, or I'll use beef, or I'll use steak, depending on how I feel. For me, I'll eat 1 chicken breast a meal. I cook up 2 at a time because they come in the satchels of 2. If I do that, I've got 2 meals. So what I would do first is I would cut open the chicken breasts, try and remove any of the fat that I see on there. This is skinless chicken. Once I've got the chicken in, what I do is I get my sweet potato and peel that. The reason I use sweet potato is because it's much better for you than normal potato. I find in the evenings, if I'm having normal potato at night time, the starch and the carbs in that actually make me retain a bit more fluid. So what I do is the sweet potato, this way it still gives me that feeling of the carbs and everything that I need, but it's much better for you. I find when I eat clean, I can think clearer, I feel lighter, I can run around more. I want to find the balance. I want to eat clean 99% of the time, and then if I feel I could go out and eat what I like, I don't want to be so strict so it's impacting my life at all. Everyone's body's different, so this is where you've got to pay attention to what's working for you and what's not working for you. Once you've got those sweet potatoes cut up into either small cubes or you can just dice them up. The other element is the green beans. How much sweet potato should I have? Well, again, these are sort of things that you're going to have to take a look at. I cook enough for 2 meals for myself, so there's a lot of sweet potato on there. So I've got 2 chicken breasts there, I'll eat 1 chicken breast and make enough vegetables for 2 meals. I like to add tomato to it because it just gives it a bit of extra taste. So you'll give your tomato a wash. And I'll just sit the tomato on the plate. Great thing about that is once the chicken's on and once the vegetables are going, there's not much more you need to do other than wait. So what I do is the kitchen's right near where I do my work with my computer and everything. So what I'll do is I can set the timer for 30 minutes for the chicken, keep an eye on the vegetables, just waiting for those to boil, but essentially I can just keep doing the work away on the computer there. What I do now is I just try and balance out the green vegetables and the sweet potato onto my 2 plates for dinner and for lunch the next day. And there you have it. When the balance on the inside is working for you, the balance shows through on the outside as well. So you might be out there physically training, but you've also got to get your mental training right. That's what the food intake does. And then you just go as far as you want to go. Do what makes you happy, because that's what life's about.